Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could be here to join me today, and we're going to have a little recap of our 13 Days of Halloween series along with a Q&A, and then make sure you stay tuned to the end because we're gonna go over the details on how you can get yourself entered in our contest. First, I want to thank everyone who joined me for the series and for playing along with the question of the day. You really make the hard work worth it, and it's so fun to get to know all of you more instead of just listening to me jibber jabber about myself. And so that really makes it a labor of love. And so I did want to mention something that I thought was funny about the question of the day, and that is how similar the answers were. Most of us picked some type of chocolate for our favorite treat. Nearly all had enjoyed a sneaky treat from their kids' loot. Nearly all picked the graveyard walk over a haunted house, and nearly all picked Monster Mash, and that was very nearly our first clean sweep question of the day for as long as we've been asking the question of the day. And a great majority of us also really liked Hocus Pocus. So I thought that was funny that we are all so very similar, and even the ones who were different from that, I just loved hearing what you all enjoyed. So thank you so much for participating in the question of the day. I want to quickly thank the Tech Hubby for all the help that he gives our channel behind the scenes to make us look good, and we could not do it without him, so we really appreciate all the effort he contributes to Polly's. I want to also mention how proud I am of the community that we have here. It is so supportive and respectful and considerate of not only myself, but of the other peeps who leave comments. I sincerely love all of you guys, and I have never had to delete an unkind, disrespectful, or hateful comment or ban anyone from commenting on my channel. And I think that is rare these days. So many of the channels pick up trolls who are just, for whatever reason, intending to be mean. And we don't have that here. We truly have built the best community, and I consider you all my crafty little family, and I love all of you very much. And I'm gonna cry, so I'm gonna keep on moving. Okay, so I want to explain to you why all of these cards are on the table, and that is because one of the questions I needed to answer was what becomes of all the collections once you get the series done. And so what I try to do is pick a collection and really focus on it and work on and getting the projects done so that I'm not adding this year's collections to the closet of shame, because they can build up if you let them get away from you. So after the series ended on Tuesday, I went back into the shop Wednesday thinking I was going to clean up and take the day off, but I pulled out my Simple Stories Boo Crew collection, and I just worked on all of these projects and I finished them up yesterday. So that is what happens, is I try to get the best use out of it so that next year I can add to those collections and bring you projects with linkable collections. I want you to be able to find these supplies if you're inspired to create with them from my tutorials. So that's why these are all here. And also it gives me something to do with my hands, because it is a little awkward to have nothing to do while you're talking. So I'm going to get into that Q&A portion here, and I know a lot of my friends here are my OG crew. You've been with me for so long, but we do also have quite a few new friends joining the family, and I'm seeing a lot of our more frequently asked questions popping up to the surface, and so I just want to cover these very quickly so that I don't have to answer each one individually in the comments. You all can have the information all at one time. Okay, so I've printed all of my questions here on these little note cards because I will 100% forget many of them, because I get very distracted very easily by shiny things or talking about stuff. So These is going to be as quick fire as I possibly can because I know we all want to get to the good part of this video, and that is how to enter the contest. So the first question here is, when does the Christmas series start? Well, we already did it. We do our Christmas series in July. It's 12 days of Christmas because just like you all, I have a lot of shopping and cooking and cleaning and all the things, and the weather is crummy. I just want to have all of my projects ready to go, and so we do that in July. I will link that in the description if you're interested in checking them out. And nope, that's not all the Christmas tutorials we're going to share. We're going to continue to have them throughout the holiday season, but this is our main Christmas series. What is the next series? So I have this beautiful fall festival collection from Mint Paper. We're going to have this as a focus on series, so that'll be a 4-day series. Beautiful fall images in warm, rich colors. I'm looking forward to that. I think I have it on the calendar for October 19th, but you can just stay tuned and I will update you with details as I have them worked out. This will not be one huge project. I think I'm going to break this down into 4 projects using this same collection, and this is the most beautiful images for fall, and I'm excited to share that. Where do I get my 12 by 12 110-pound cardstock? So I've got a smaller package here, the same brand. This is Park Lane. I picked that up from Joann's. I tried to get it when it's on sale. When I can't, I use the coupon on my app to get a discount off a regularly priced item. The tech hubby will also come with me for that. He has the app on his phone as well, so I can pick up 2 and get the coupon savings for that. What flower die do I use to make my holiday flower? So this is the Cinch and Go Poinsettia. This is from Spellbinders. You can find it on their website as well as Amazon. That's where I picked up mine. And so I really love these for all the different seasons, and they're very easy to make. Where do I get the little white pockets? So you have likely seen me using these little sleeves with the clear fronts, and they come from the Dollar Tree photo albums that I'm typically cutting up to use the cover for other projects, but I don't want to leave these behind. These are very handy to store things like ephemera. So I put some of my Halloween ephemera in these so you can see how much less space it takes. I used to store all my ephemera in these photo boxes, and so I can fit 5 or 6 for the amount of space for one of these boxes. So I find that to be very handy. I'm also storing some of my ready-made flowers. This is just a small sample. And so when I'm watching TV, I like to just do busy work and make flowers ahead. So I'll have them ready when I want to be creative. And so this is a good way to keep them separate. And also recently I have been unrolling my tulle from those cardboard tubes. These are all from the Dollar Tree, and just rolling them back up and storing them in these sleeves. And so look how much less space this takes up. I think those albums have 24 pages in them, and so that's a good value for $1. And considering you're going to use the cover as well, I think it's definitely a good investment. Where do I get my charms? So most of my charms come from the Funkie Junkie boutique. I will link that in the description below. I was lucky enough to be on their design team for a year, so I had a very good collection of different seasons to choose from, but you can also look on Amazon. Make sure that you click Prime so that you can enjoy free shipping, and then switch up your search words for different options. I've found that if you put Halloween charms in, you'll get some variety. If you put metal charms, Halloween, you'll get different ones. So just change up your search words and you're going to find quite a lot of different options to buy on Amazon. What kind of printer do I use to print my digital files? I printed this one on a card just so that you could see the serial number here. I don't know much about printers. The tech hubby found this one for me. I'm very happy with the quality of it. It has lasted several years and worked really well. I can share with you the toner is very expensive, but it does last a long time. So it's an investment and I'm quite happy with that print quality of that printer. What paper do I use when I print my digital files? So this is the Nina Astra Bright's Bright White paper, 8.5 by 11, 65-pound weight. I picked this up from Amazon as well. I'm very happy to share that this does not have the manufacturing residue that some papers have. I've tried quite a few, and so it's an actual non-shiny surface. The toner or the ink absorbs very well into the paper, so you're going to get a really good print quality. How do you size or crop the images in the printables? So I open all my files in Word, and then I use the crop tool to select the images that I want to print. Once I do that, I can click the corner and drag it out so that I can size it for them to work for the projects that I want to work on. How do I ship the dimensional cards? So they all have to go in boxes. You can't send them in an envelope. They're too fragile and bulky. I do recommend hanging on to your Amazon boxes. I try to do that as often as I can because recycling is so very important. So have to put them in boxes, and you should try and recycle if you can. Where do I get the flower stamens from? So these are all from Really Reasonable Ribbon. I get them in my packages, and then I transfer them to these little snack size bags. They fit just perfectly in this clear bin that I picked up from the Dollar General. And when I'm feeling like I'm being organized, I clip the colors together so I can search through these very easily and find them. Once you take them out of their original packaging, they kind of poof out so much that it's hard to put them back in. So I usually just keep them here, and you can see all these colors are well organized so I can find them when I need them. Okay, last question is, what program do I use to edit my videos? That is the Adobe Premiere Pro. I do not know much about the program. I'm just following a series of clicks to get a thing that I want it to do. I don't know why or how it does it. I'm kind of just going off of routine, and I wish I had more experience so that I could share tips and techniques, but I just barely lucky enough to get it to work for it to do what I want it to do. Okay, hopefully that Q&A was not too long. Now on to the contest. So we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card to one lucky winner, and there's just a few rules for entering. You must be a subscriber to our channel. You must live in the continental United States. You need to leave a comment on all of the 13 questions of the day. To enter this contest, you need to leave me a comment on this video letting me know what was your favorite project from the series. So the drawing will start now and run through October 12th. We're going to have a special follow-up video on the 13th, that's Lucky 13, and we'll announce the winner at 7 p.m. Each person may enter only one, and wishing good luck to all who enter. So that's all for our recap Q&A contest announcement. Thank you so much for joining me for this series, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And remember, you can find links for all our social media sites in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you will know when we add new content. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.